So, hi everybody. It looks like Calvin's going to be a little late, which is what I was worried about. But we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. How's everybody doing today? Let's see. PDS Essentials. Why is this all the way over? Okay, there we go. That's much better. Okay, there we go. Where do I get this buttered toast? Oh dear God. Oh yeah, the toast. Yes, indeed. Hey, Revan. Hello, everybody. You guys can hear me, right? I think so. I've got everything. I had to rearrange everything. Speaking of rearranging everything, hey, Stream Puppy, come here. Stream Puppy, the stream wants to see you. Come up. Come on. Come on. The stream wants to say hi to you. The stream wants to say hi to you. Anzac Day here in Australia. I don't know what Anzac is, but okay. Hi. Oh, there went my headphones, just falling right on you. So Calvin told me to give him 5 to 10 minutes, which means we're not starting until about 7:30 now. Which means instead of this being like an hour or so stream, it's probably only going to be half an hour. He voted on the time, and I've got stream stuff I got to do tonight. So, yeah. All right. Well, while we're waiting on him, I did do this on my channel earlier, but it's all good. We should be able to do it here. Let's see. What? Okay. So I was working on. I won't watch your live stream for long because I'll be watching a preview of SAO episode 15 on Twitch within the hour. Okay. I'm glad you have priorities. I mean, are you trying to tell me that to break my heart and make me feel like, oh no, Sword Art Online Abridged so much more important than me? Like, I don't care. Just didn't necessarily need to be said. I wouldn't have. To be fair, the only thing, Carl, the only thing I would have really noticed is that the ticker went down, but that still wouldn't have bothered me. So I feel like you telling me that is kind of rubbing it in my face a little. Is that where we're going with this? At least you finished watching Bow 3. I'd rather have not watched it at all, Jared. I hate that. Okay, so getting back to it, let's work on this a bit. So that's kind of the baseline of what I'd been putting together for like a swampy type planet feel for Infinity's Light. So a quick just kind of breakdown. A lot of the stuff that I work on is very bare bones stuff, and then Calvin builds upon it from there. So that's how it goes. So I start off with the G, then I move to the C, then D sharp or E flat, whichever one you prefer to call it. Then we get to F sharp, G flat, back to G, and then back and forth to. So it's basically, it's basically G flat, G, like that, and then back down to D sharp, D, G, D, G, and then you start again with another G, and it repeats. So it's kind of composing a soundtrack for Infinity. Yeah, that's what this whole stream is about. We're going to be composing a song or two for Infinity's Light if it happens. So this is not regular stuff. Like that's what's going on right now. I mean, to be fair, it's not as good when I'm just playing it on a keyboard, but when Kelvin starts putting things together, it's a whole different feel. Let me guess. Yeah, it kicked me off. I didn't know that we were going to be stuck waiting for this long. Huh. Toby, did you find a good place to chew on yourself? Maybe get a little nibble on yourself? Chewing the fat? Is that what you're doing? You chewing the fat? What's over there? What's over there? Hi. All right. Everybody say hello to Toby the Bark Bark. Say hi. Say hi, Toby. Hi. Makes you feel like you're in ancient Egypt. It could feel that way. It depends. I mean, the thing is like, if I'm so it could feel that way, but also at the same time, it depends on the instrument. So right now, this is technically a alto sax. I mean, on MIDI, they all kind of sound similar. So let's move over to pan flute, which okay. So there's pan flute, which is probably the most taiko drum. No, steel drums. 94. So let's make this a little Caribbean. That's supposed to be steel drums? That doesn't sound anything like steel drums. Jesus. The midis on this are absolutely... Oh, hey, Caitlin. Are absolutely atrocious. I do not like the midis on this keyboard because they all sound the same. Way too many of them sound the same, and that's not good. Let's try the oboe. Maybe that will sound... So that at least sounds a little bit better, but I do hear what you're saying. It does sound a little bit like a Egyptian feel. Maybe is the bassoon any different? Nope. That's a clarinet. Okay. How's this? See, it sounds like a video game desert theme, which is not what I'm trying to go for. This is actually supposed to be some swampy, but not everything that has to be in a swamp is necessarily a banjo. Like, I'm not trying to do something of that caliber. Okay, let's see if I can get... Calvin said he has everything set up. We'll see if he answers. Says he's online, so... Hopefully when Calvin gets on...
Okay, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Can you jump on webcam?
Because I can't hear you.
Ah, damn it. Hang on. I can hear you. Hang on. The stream can hear you. Ah, dear Lord. Is it?
Check.
Let me check and make sure everything's working on my end. Why is the okay input? Can you hear me now? Hello, Calvin. No, it's an issue on his end. He can't hear me. That's an issue on his end. Doobity doop doop. I can still kind of hear him and stuff. People are saying hi, but unfortunately, I don't think he notices. And so right now, it's mostly just figuring out what I want something to sound like. So if I just start playing on piano, which maybe I should do, maybe I should just be playing on piano from here on out. Is so it's like small changes, and then you have like so with the small changes in chord, you start. Well, I say chord, but you're not doing multiple notes. It's just C and then G. So there you go. And while that's happening, while he's figuring that out, I'm gonna try and see if I can remember for Elise. Oh nope, that's Sailor Moon. Man, it's been forever since I played Sailor Moon. You were involved in the music club during your high school years or something? No, I wasn't.
Okay, I think I got it now, maybe?
Can you hear me playing piano?
Yes.
God damn it, my fat
Okay,
freaking fingers.
can you still hear me?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Have you heard the theme Bubble Gloop Swamp in Banjo-Kazooie? No, I haven't. Can you jump on webcam, Calvin?
In a minute.
Okay. Because I'm gonna have to capture a portion of. I'm gonna have to capture a portion of the Discord in order to show you on webcam. So that's gonna be a whole new setup for me. Yes, indeed.
Yeah, tonight's a whole new setup for me too.
Indeed. A whole new setup. Alright, at the latest, I have to be streaming on my Twitch channel for anime stuff tonight at 10 p.m. my time. So it's 11 yours, just so you know. So at the very latest. Yeah. Unfortunately, we got started about half an hour later than I think we liked. Okay, so let's do a display share and call it your favorite song from video games. God, there's so many good ones, bro. I couldn't even begin to tell you. I love video game soundtracks. I will say my favorite video game composer, Central, not Eastern, Carl. My favorite video game composer is probably Nobuo Uematsu. Okay, that's kind of sort of where I needed to be. But now I have to go into filters, and now we're going to add a crop. Yes. I'm going to cut out, let's see. Not 3,000, Jesus. Okay, so that, and then the bottom we're gonna do 700.
This might have to do.
Okay, what about 800? Okay, 850. Okay, there we go. Top we're gonna take off about 25. Oh, much more than that. We need to take off way more than that. 50. Okay, that's a lot better. From this side, let's take out from the right.
Y'all still hear me?
Yes.
All right.
Let's do 100. Bam. Okay.
Can you hear that?
Yes. I can very much hear that.
Okay. Huh. Setup works.
Okay.
That's good.
So here is...
I can't hear it at all, but hey, whatever.
You can't hear it? Oh, no. We knew this was going to be a thing.
Yeah.
Okay, let's close this for now, and I'm going to bring this down to below everything. Okay. The winter theme. Songs on the calm and from the Harvest Moon, Hero of the Leaf Valley. I haven't heard that soundtrack. But there's a lot of... Nobuo Uematsu is the composer for pretty much everything Final Fantasy. And so if you... Final Fantasy is like a big thing for me for soundtracks and stuff. All right, let me go back to filters, and I'm going to keep cropping from the right. Let's do 600. Okay, let's do more than that. Let's do 750. That's pretty close. Let's do 800 instead. There we go. That's much better. Now I can crop out on the left. Let's do 700. Oh, that's pretty close. That's pretty close to what I want. Okay. Let's grab from the bottom. Let's do a... Are you able to jump on camera now? Because I don't know if I'm cropping this right. Oh, dear Lord. It's gonna do that. Oh, there we go. Hang on. Now I have to crop the bottom to be much lower than what it was. So Jesus. Okay. Let's do 500 on the right. That's much better. Now at least people can see your eyes and your eyebrows and your forehead and all that. Yeah, there's that Spock eyebrow. Let them see the rest of your nose and your mouth. Let them see your chin. Okay, let's see what we got here. We had 850. Let's change it to 600. Okay, there we go. People can actually see your shirt and stuff too. So now I'll be able to take and make this lower. Okay, I'm gonna lower you a little bit, and I'm gonna raise the chat box so that people can actually see you when you're working on stuff. Properties.
Okay.
Let me go into properties here, and instead of 800, let me change this to 700. Ah, goodness. Control Z. 700 is not going to be good enough, so I'm going to have to do it somewhere. Oh, I see that. Yay. See that guitar. Make Richie smaller, and it'll be easier. Well, actually, it has less to do with me and more to do with the chat. So the chat's taking up too much space. properties. Let's change this from 800 to 750. That's so much better. That fits. Now the chat can be seen clearly, and it's not obstructing Calvin. I mean, actually, no, it will still be obstructing Calvin. Well, that sucks. Let me fix this again. Let's change it to 675. That's... I mean, we knew this was going to be a thing from the get-go, so we're kind of expecting this a bit. Let's try 95. 695. There we go. Much better. And then... control properties. Sorry this is taking a while, but we're not fully set up for this, and the reason... It's all of Calvin. It's, by the way, Caitlin's here, and that was her.
Hey, Caitlin.
Yeah, back to Infinity's Light stuff. Okay, so I've been working on this all day. I wanted to share it with you. There we go. That's a bit better. Okay, let me get the chat going. There we go. Okay, cool. I can now stop messing with that. Jeez. Okay, so I've been trying to work on this thing for a minute. Because you and I both know where some of the future locations we're going to are going to be, and I was trying to look for something. I tried looking for, like, swamp music. Like, I literally typed in swamp music, and the first thing I got, of course, was Leonard Skinner. So...
Oh, I got it.
You got what?
Okay. Now I can hear you, me, and my guitar.
Good.
All at once.
Oh boy.
Hooray!
He lies. He slept some. Oh, pfft. Well, okay. First off, Spider. No, Toby. Tobers, come here. You're the bark of the show. You have to be here. It's important. You bring value to this channel. Come here. Come on. You bring value to this channel, Toby. Toby the bark, ladies and gentlemen. I had to rearrange my room so I could actually put my keyboard up in front. And you don't see it, right? You can barely see it, but Calvin, your icon is standing. The character that you made is standing on my microphone.
Nice.
And then we got Shaggy below it and a bunch of Infinity's Light stuff underneath. So it's kind of set up. That was part of what I was working on today was I was trying to find something swampy, because one of the places that we're going to is going to be kind of swamp-ish, and the midis that I have on this keyboard are atrocious. So I think the next thing I'm going to have to look for is a keyboard that I can actually hook up to my computer and then get some sound files that I can use on my computer, so that when I start playing my keyboard, hopefully through the computer, it will come out as whatever I want it to be. Choir, stuff like that, whatever. But here's what I put together. And unfortunately, anytime I put it on a woodwind, it's now starting to sound less like a swamp and more like ancient Egypt. But whatever. So let me go ahead and put this, 67. Let me put this on an oboe, because at least that's stretched out. So, and then I do another variation of that, but instead of doing that, it's, and then it just kind of changes. And then I don't really have chords, unless you call a one note a chord, but an accompanying chord of C, and then it hits G, so it's, oh, no, extra notes. Did not mean to do that. And then change. So like that. But when I was initially putting it together, I had like swamp sound effects and stuff that I'd found, because I was like, I want to look for something swampy and not banjo-y. I wanted something that sounded like a swamp, but everything that sounded like a swamp that I heard in video games was all creepy. And I'm like, no, I'm not trying to do it creepy. I just want kind of like kind of like a general swamp song kind of thing that isn't like sounding like it came from a horror genre. Like
Mm.
everything that I found that was swamp related sounds either really, really creepy or it's just crickets, frogs, and water sounds.
Ah.
Yeah, so I was trying to find something, and I didn't want it to be like banjo esque because where the concept of, and Caitlin is at least in the know on this, is the concept of the swamp area that we were talking about is not like Louisiana swamp. It's just swamp. So what I had so far was G, middle C, E flat, F sharp, G, F sharp, G. I mean, it's just a simple set of notes. Oh, how have all the music files that you grabbed? Tell people about that. All the stuff that you grabbed recently, like, cause you got a whole crap ton of stuff recently.
Yeah. So, uh, thanks to Salty Rick, like I now have access to the East West Virtual Instruments collection, and that's I think combined is like over a terabyte worth of sound patches for like strings, harp, piano, drums, and all sorts of crazy crap. And it took me about 16, 17 hours to download it all. Well,
Holy
well,
crap!
download about 700 gigs of it.
Wow.
Yeah. So yeah, I now have a lot of sound patches that I have in my arsenal to play with. And now my software now takes, instead of like 15 seconds to load, it takes about 3 minutes now.
Jesus.
Yeah.
More SSD drives. That's what I'm hearing. You need a lot more SSD drives.
That would help
All
a
right, so
lot.
so now we know what the next donation is going to be about. Okay, good to know. Right now, I have an art commit. I have it set up as an art commission and costume rebrand for Infinity's Light, and
Okay.
that's $300 that we're trying to send to Anna to just be like, hey, make new costumes for the main six characters because yeah, we want to redesign them a bit. Let's see. Now you got me curious. I'm looking for a 2 terabyte SSD now for you, and how much that would cost. Because I may change it to this because I haven't heard back from her yet, and I'm like, oh, okay, well. Do you want it internal or external?
Internal will be easier.
Okay. Looking for a 3 terabyte. Oh, damn. Okay, on Newegg, what we're looking for. There's a whole bunch on Newegg. Jesus Christ. These are all gonna be like crazy though. SSD. So another 2 terabyte, but I think that's an yeah, that's an external. Okay, there we go.
Internal.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
So I'm looking on Amazon right now at them since that was brought up. That's an HDD. No, no, no. Well, you probably know what you need more than I do. I was just looking to be like, hey, what are these prices and things? You let me know a price, I'll put it up as our donation incentive at some point.
Okay.
Yep. So we'll put that up as another donation incentive because that will help a lot too.
Yeah, cool.
Oh, might as well ask, how are things coming with slime? I
Think,
figure most of your time has been used on your computer with just downloading stuff, so I'm not expecting a
yeah,
lot. Yeah,
yeah, not a not a whole lot.
not a whole lot.
Yeah, tomorrow hopefully as long as I'm uninterrupted
Hmm.
will be my slime day.
Nice, nice, nice. Speaking of slime, guys, for the for those of you that don't know, I have been doing anime streams on my Twitch channel, and tomorrow we'll actually be doing Slime episode 3. So it's myself, Fell, some of the cast and crew that want to join, and basically we'll sit down, we'll watch an episode, and we'll kind of talk about it, deconstruct it, whatever, talk about difference between our abridged and the original, stuff like that. Okay. What's Are there any songs that you have right now that you kind of want to punch up because now you have these sound files? Do we want to improve upon an already existing? Do we want to create something from scratch? What is the plan? Because we got about an
Um,
hour and 15 minutes.
an hour and 15.
Yeah.
Um,
Don't have a long time to stream.
yeah.
Sorry. I have to jump over
That's,
and stream cells at work tonight.
ooh, I might jump in on that
Yeah,
too.
there we go. Well, then you don't have to go anywhere. We'll just stay on the Discord call. I just
Okay,
have to change. I just have to in the stream here change it to my Twitch keygen and then move over to my Twitch. Yeah, and that's basically it.
gotcha.
And yeah, that is a lot of gigs, bro. That's a lot of gigs.
Yeah, it's like 700 gigs, and it's all like
Eh,
again
it's only
shout out to
seven
Salty
tenths of
Rick
a
because
terabyte. Yeah.
because of Salty Rick, I have all these gigs worth of sound patches,
Mm.
and also an SSD that I'm using as my primary hard drive. So my old hard drive is housing all of those sound patches.
Jesus.
My second my old hard drive is basically like my sound patch hard drive now. It's
Wow.
ridiculous.
Wow. How you
Yeah.
feeling, Tobers? How you feeling, Tobers? Oh, you're a good boy, Toby. You're a good boy, Toby. I'm just here for moral support and dog pets. That's apparently my whole job on stream right now. But yeah, I was like I said, I was trying to work on like some swamp stuff. I do know that we're at some point gonna need to work on like desert themes and mixes and stuff. But I feel like that's gonna be like a lot of horns, like French horn and woodwind kind of stuff. Uh, it's just it's honestly just a
Okay.
lot of a lot of it is find a simple melody and then find an instrument that works best for it. Like I like I like the swamp stuff because we can put some woodwinds but other things that we can mix with them. Like and honestly I think this is a good idea just to have in the mix, and Salty Rick brought this up, so credit to him. Uh
Hmm.
Having like a didgeridoo in the background.
Hmm.
I mean, if you
I'll
have
have to
that.
check. I'll have to check and see if I have that.
You know that didgeridoo. Oi. That'd be funny. It's a swamp environment, but they're all Australian. That's right. That's right. We go Australian swampland. I'm pretty sure there's swamps in Australia. God knows there's everything else.
A random question.
Yes.
Can you hear that?
Can I hear what? Yes, I can hear that. Kind of. I mean, it's soft, but I can hear it. Jared owns a didgeridoo. Why am I not surprised that you own a didgeridoo, Jared? The Australian in the chat owns a didgeridoo. No way.
You don't say.
You don't say. Nah, that's all good,
Okay.
man. That's pretty cool
Uh,
though.
Richie, be quiet for a moment.
No.
Okay, I'm trying to see if this keyboard was coming. It was coming in from the output.
I love this comment. This is now my favorite comment of the stream. Dear sweet Jesus, boxing kangaroos in a swamp. Ezra, Cena, that is beautiful. Oh, thank you for that laugh. I needed that. My dog has abandoned me. How could you? How could you? If I wasn't streaming today, Calvin, I really wanted to show you what I learned in Golf with Friends because I managed to do all 18 holes in 33 shots.
In Candyland?
Mm-hmm. I managed
Ooh,
to hole in one the first 5. And I know
nice.
I learned how to do it, bro. There's some seriously messed up shots, but you can hole in one it if you do it just right. No problem, mate. There are deserts in Russia, so you can include Russian instruments. Oh, cool. I mean, there's deserts in every continent. I mean, except for Antarctica. I mean, technically Antarctica's a snowy desert, but whatever. That's instead of tumbleweeds, you get snowballs. That's how that goes. All right. So do we want to beef again? Do we want to beef up an already existing song, or do we want to create from scratch?
Kind of had a mindset to work on something that would work on a something new.
Okay.
I'm not sure how excuse me, sure. Not sure how far along we'll be able to get into it,
Yeah. Right.
but but we might be able to get a little bit of headway into it because like
Headway.
basic basically this idea is a repeating melody with instruments building on top of it.
Yeah, which is, let's face it, a lot of our soundtrack.
You're not wrong.
But that's the kind of soundtracks that we kind of base that on. And I mean, if you think about it, that's a lot of video game music too, especially Final Fantasy. It's a lot of repeating melodies with instruments building and receding over time.
Yeah, soundtrack was heavily influenced by Uematsu.
Yeah, Matsu. Uh, Final Fantasy and Legend of Korra, I think, had a lot to do with our soundtrack initially. Due
Yeah.
West showdown with a penguin stuck in it. Put Clint Eastwood in this epic. What? Look, we're trying to create an original soundtrack and avoid copyright. That's the biggest thing right here. Snowball rolls through an Old West showdown with a penguin stuck in it. Okay, when you said Clint Eastwood, I thought you were talking about the Gorillaz song. And I was like, nah, bro, can't do that. As much as I love that song, I don't like copyright. CP Wright needs to stay the hell away. All right, well, let's get this done. I think my job at this point is gonna be, pardon me, is gonna be monitoring the chat, and you guys can feel free to ask questions. We're gonna be working on stuff, so we'll both be working on stuff. But also, did you say squats track? I can't play it. I can't play it. I'll have to do it with my mouth. But yes, if you have not checked out the squats or the chin or the pull-ups minigame soundtrack for that particular track from the Final Fantasy VII remake soundtrack, holy fucking shit! Please check that out. It's so good. It's so good.
Okay.
Go for it.
Can y'all hear this?
Yeah.
Can you hear it clearly?
Yes. Right now, it sounds like an ice cream truck. Like it sounds like something I'd hear in an ice cream truck. Oh, when the saints do 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 go marching in do 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 do. Oh, when the saints go marching in. Ba ba da ba da ba dum. We're terrible people, but we love ourselves. It's important to love yourself. Kevin. Wow, Yoshimi! What the fuck?
To be fair, that's a question that's been that I've fielded from people since I hit puberty. So
Okay, first off, what the fuck is white sounding? What the fuck is black sounding? Words is words. I'm just saying. If I need to, I call it ghetto. I don't call it black or African. I have lived in the effing ghetto.
it's because I don't sound like this all the time.
I don't know what you're talking about, man. I don't know what y'all talking about. I talk like a wigga every day of my life. I have a challenge for you. You don't have to, but here it is. On a customized board, no two consecutive keys of the same instrument. It is correctly low and high, though. Make a good song with it. What? I think some people have some. I feel like some people have unrealistic expectations of how this is gonna go. Why are you trying to challenge people, Spider? When's the last time you composed a song? You know what? Here's my challenge for you, Calvin. Make me a song that makes Toby get up and dance. There we go. That's all we need, right? Just a dancing dog. I can make that happen right now. Just hold him by the front paws and then just walk in a circle. It's pretty easy. I can
Get me a
dance for
sample
Toby.
of his bark.
A sample of his bark? Man, it'd be tough to get him to bark. Toby doesn't make a lot of sounds. The rephrase question is why do you sound suburban? Suburban. Uh Oh my god, Calvin,
Cause
why do you speak like a normal human being?
I don't know, humanity. I don't know.
Exactly my point. I know, but still, I bet he could make the best piece of music of something ever. Okay. Richie can play music. Yes, I can play music. I play everything by ear, but I can play music. Yes. There we go. Man, it's been forever since I started playing.
Richie, do you think it would make sense that I share my screen instead of sharing my face? That doesn't match my voice, apparently.
I mean, they can hate. Haters gonna hate. That's all I'm saying. And just shake it off. Shake it off. Because the haters gonna hate, 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 hate. I mean, it's up to you. If you want to share screen rather than share your face, go for it.
So at the very least, they can see what it is that I'm doing here.
Okay. My uncle does that, doesn't know how to read music, but can play the shit out of the piano. Wait, how does your ear play music? Yoshimi, it's a really complex and intricate thing that if I told you, I don't know if you'd understand. All right, I'm going to have to switch this up now. No. No, no, no. No, 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 no. Okay.
Okay, it's not. The sound is not echoing, is it?
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't think it is. Okay, so I
Okay.
moved my stuff down. Now I have to move your stuff up. Oh dear. Okay, so instead of let me take the cropping off. Filters. Let me remove the crop then. Oh, no, actually. No. Let me full screen that. Okay, let me take this back to 0. So just making it where. Oh dear lord.
Okay. Am I too loud?
No, no, you're. I'm doing things wrong. It's me, not you. Filters. Let me see. Okay.
Keep.
Okay. Top is. Okay. Bottom is going to be. Okay. Okay, let's work on that. Now I'm having to resize everything because reasons. Because raisins.
Because raisins.
Because raisins.
Because raisins.
Raisins, man. There's a lot of raisins all over this place. You don't even know.
Hey, Spider
Okay,
said,
there we
my
go.
brain cannot comprehend what is before me. Okay, so.
Well, that's because
So, so
I'm busy trying to fix stuff. It may have to be with may have a lot to do with the fact that I was busy resizing stuff. That may be a lot of it.
okay.
Yeah. So don't think it's completely on you right now. It most likely has a lot to do with the fact that I had to sit here and try and resize a few things. Okay.
All right, so I will explain really quick what it is that's on my screen. This is my music software. Music software that I use is called Reason, and Reason has a whole bunch of different screens. It's got the mixer, it's got the rack, which is where I drop in all my instruments and effects, and the sequencer, which is where I'm dropping in all the notes that you're hearing. So like that's the sequencer right there.
I have neither rhyme nor reason. I'm a sad boy. All right. And oh goodness.
No rhymes or raisins.
Or raisins. No raisins, which is sad. It's always my fault. Hey, it is not always my fault, Spider. Yeah, it's called playing by ear, for real. Small boy Richie. Yeah, I moved down to be small boy. But I'm okay with that. All right, I'm going to step away for a second and grab some stuff. I'll be back in probably 5 minutes.
Okay.
Please keep them entertained.
Okay, I will try. I make no promises. Yeah, so this here's an idea that's been it's been percolating for a little bit, trying to see if it makes any sense sound wise. Yoshimi, I am able to read the chat. Um, I have my music software on one screen and the chat in the other. For the sake of simplicity, I'm going to copy this and mess around with this second copy. Okay, gonna answer some of the questions in chat. Spider, um, that challenge you proposed, I may need a bit more clarification on that. It sounds fun, but I just need a bit more clarification. Yoshimi, I let's see, playing music. I started probably I think I started piano when I was like maybe 5 or 6. I did that for a little while, but junior high school I dropped piano because it was boring to me, mainly because I was playing other people's boring ass songs and like not creating anything. But I didn't realize that was the problem until I hit high school. That's when I started writing music. So I've been doing this since 2000. Ooh, I'm old. Okay, Shadow. Calvin, do you do the music style where you sample a bunch of sounds that items? Oh, okay, I haven't done that, but that's something that I'd really like to try. Just like sampling random household instruments. There's a bunch of really cool albums out there that do that, and they sound amazing. Like I wouldn't mind sampling a dog barking, like figuring out something to do with that, or just like regular, or not even regular, just random sounds and just um make beats or like instrumentals out of that. That would be cool. I haven't done that, but that's something on my to-do list. Once saw a performance where people did an entire musical performance with just brooms. Were they using the brooms for as like percussion or actual like melodies and like notes and everything? Sweeping, tapping, clanging, all the different things you can do with a broom. That actually sounds like fun. Look up the Baby Shark remix. I've I've finally gotten that song out of my head. I'm not sure if I want to do that to myself. Oh, Stomp. Oh, I know about Stomp. Yes. Okay. Okay. Shadow, I will check that out. Awesome. Yeah, I definitely want to see that. Sweet. Okay, so I have the basic layout of the idea that's been sitting around in my head. Okay, I have that down. Now I'm just gonna start looping it and adding stuff to it. Okay. Take that. Where's block edit? Yeah, I'll do that later. Okay, I want to add some percussion to it now. Um, let's see. A BFD drums. Let's see if You can find anything good there.
I have returned.
All right.
And Toby is very excited because he knows I brought snacks. He's like, those are for me, right? I was like, no. I got these for me, man.
Okay, Spider. Yep. I read your description. That might be something I could play around with.
Oh, what'd I miss?
Spider was clarifying what his challenge was all about.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Hey, Toby, I got some Tic Tacs. Pretty sure you could use one of those. Dog breath. Come here. Come on up. Come on.
All right, Yoshimi, I will humor you and listen to this Baby Shark remix.
No, gosh. Oh, why? Wow.
Hey, Jared asks. I'm sorry, what?
Why does everybody always ask which is your favorite? It's like, are you really making him choose from all the songs he made? Don't they all have a special place in his heart?
While they do have a special place in my heart, the
Let's
A
not
Time for More
lie.
Action.
Yeah,
A Time for More Action is my favorite.
Yeah, I was gonna say, let's not lie. He has a favorite.
Yeah. Because that's one of the action themes.
What was that? Vine or whatever, the kid shooting the gun in the house, and the brother replied, "This is why mom doesn't
My mom
fucking
doesn't
love you."
fucking love you.
This is the best shit. That is the absolute best response. Just hammered him right back.
Like that's a vine that will pick me up whenever I need it.
This is why mom doesn't fucking love you. God damn, bro.
Just the emphasis on that.
Clearly, he had the emphasis on the correct level.
Yes. But yes, the action theme. Well, it's one of the action themes. There's two action themes. The one that's actually complete is not well. Technically, is not the like main action theme.
Mm-hmm.
The main action theme is basically the same melody but guitar.
Mm.
So the tentative name of the action theme is A Time for Action, and the action theme that's complete is A Time for More Action. So A Time for Action is basically like really pounding driving rock. Heavy guitars. Like me attempting to shred on guitar, which
A
I'm
Time
actually
for Action. This.
Basically. And A Time for More Action is the orchestral version.
Mm-hmm.
So it's all
I don't know.
So it's all string section and brass section.
I don't know if I have that one.
You should have that.
Is it A0 or MA? No, MA5.
MA5.
Yep. I'm sorry, I like this one better than the guitar stuff. I love more A Time for More Action. That's so good.
Yeah, I love that one. I'm not even gonna lie. Even when A Time for Action is actually done, I'll still love A Time for More Action more.
Oh, come on, Toby. It's sour cream and onion. Eat it.
So yeah, that one's my favorite, and it was also the one that I enjoyed making the most. Primarily because that was one of the few tracks that that like translated basically like 100% on paper as it did in my head. In fact, it came out even better than it sounded in my head. A lot just like Richie, like I don't read music. I do everything by ear and just like straight from memory. And so getting basically any ideas to like translate properly in my music software is basically an exercise in futility, but it but this one worked out extremely well, and I was very happy about it. Like I remember when I sent the first draft to Richie, it wasn't even complete, and Richie was like, "Yo, this is good."
This is what
Like,
I want. That's
yeah.
exactly what I had in my head.
So that was what made that particularly exciting to write.
I think A Walk in the Garden and probably Hope for the Hopeless were all stuff that I'd initially come to you with concept stuff for. Oh no, it was Intensity.
Um
My
oh
bad.
Intensity and A Walk in the Garden.
Mm-hmm. They're much simpler songs. They're less complex than the stuff that Calvin does by himself. That's how you're able to tell. Because it's just me banging away simple stuff on a keyboard. And then there's this. A Walk in the Garden. And
Not for nothing, Walk in the Garden was a lot of fun. It
Oh
was
yeah.
a lot of fun putting together.
Well, it's because I actually got to arrange like 4 different parts. I have 4 or 5 different parts going in by that time. I'd been working on it for probably around 3 days. And keep in mind, I can't record any of this shit unless I record it through a microphone. And if you want to know what that sounds like, let me click on Thickening Air.
What happened to the cute fun one from like literally years ago, the chase one?
Oh, you mean, hold on, Alex? It's still
Oh,
here.
yes. Not much has come from that, but
No. There's an
don't.
entire chase scene in chapter 4 that came from that. Also,
Wait,
to
seriously?
anybody, yeah, I wrote a chase scene in episode 4 to that song. Oh no, bro.
Nice.
I have literally written parts of chapters based on music you've turned in.
Oh crap! Awesome.
That's good, dude. Aerith's theme is actually pretty simple when you think about it.
Yeah, it's super simple,
Super simple, but like the build on it, like how many
but
more.
so effective.
Mm-hmm.
Ding ding ding. Ding ding ding. Ding 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 ding.
Can you play Crazy Frog? I think you mean Axel F.
Yes.
I love how it's called Crazy Frog and nobody knows Beverly Hills Cop. That's like, come on, bro. That's vintage Eddie Murphy right there.
Oh, there we go. Wait, just had it. Where'd you go?
You want to talk about, vintage, though, Calvin? I've been on a Gene Wilder binge for the last 2 days.
Oh, really?
Oh, Gene Wilder
What have you been watching?
Um,
Oh, yeah.
Young Frankenstein, Blazing Saddles, Willy Wonka. God, basically everything that he and Richard Pryor were in.
Nice.
Because what's really beautiful about their dynamic is that Richard Pryor would go for like the over the top comedy, and Gene Wilder would just like live in that moment. It's like, okay, instead of trying to one up him, he just react naturally to whatever Pryor did. And I think that made it work so much better. It's not like two comedians trying to one up one another. Like
Mm.
a lot of what happens today, unfortunately.
It was just like a natural balance.
Mm-hmm. And I think that's what made it work so well. And I'm not gonna sit here and say that like today's movies are bad, but like Gene Wilder was one of those rare talents, man.
Definite rare breed.
I mean, in Willy Wonka,
Mhm.
he can make me smile, he can make me laugh, he can make me cry, he can put me through terror. That's one movie, one character in one movie.
Just in the span of one movie, yeah.
No, Shadow, I can't do that. You remember the chase scene more? Yeah, because I wrote that and I was like, that sounds like a chase scene. I'm gonna write an effing chase scene, and it's literally in chapter 4. There's a character named Sirik that I'm not gonna describe who or what she is, but Sirik literally chases Zen all over the freaking place. Zen is a Tomo. He is an apex predator. And he literally is running from his life from this girl. Think of it kind of like a tiger running away from Elmira. If any of you guys grew up with Tiny Toons, because Elmira was she wanted to hug all the animals to death, literally. I want to say today's movies are bad, but movies of yesterday were way better. Not necessarily. There were a lot of bad movies back in the day too. There were bad movies in every era. There were also good movies in every era. I'm not gonna sit here and be like Martin Scorsese and say that all Marvel movies are crap, or that comic book movies don't count as cinema.
I respectfully disagree.
Um, no, I will not do a spicy ramen review of anime because that's Yaro's thing. I don't want to steal somebody else's shtick or their gimmick or whatever you want to call it. There's other people that do that, and I don't want to be that guy.
Yeah, we're not about stepping on toes.
Also, I'm not about spicy food.
I love spicy food. I I put cayenne pepper in and hot chili oil on everything.
I I recently ate ghost pepper potato chips. I put like sour cream and cheese and stuff on there and let it melt.
Oh, those are the best. I love those chips. Oh god.
Tasted
Uh,
amazing, but boy did my tongue regret it.
I don't know. I don't know.
Shadow,
I don't know if maybe it's just me,
um,
but
I ended my Both rewatch stream. I watched all 12 episodes. It's done. I refuse to do season 2. You want to watch it? It's up on my Twitch channel, like Zoinks Gaming on Twitch.
oh, you made it through the first season.
There is no season 2 yet.
Okay.
There will be a season
just
2, but I will not be watching it.
so has your disdain for the show changed at all?
Yeah, it went up. I hate the show now more than I did when I watched the first episode. You ask me, it depends on whose toes. $400 for every 4 episodes in season 2. That's well, okay. Yeah, I did demand that I will watch season 2 if you guys pay me, and it ain't gonna be cheap. Oh, by the way, I can't hear that anymore, so you may have to redo screen share.
Oh, okay. Do.
Apologies.
Okay.
Yeah. You guys are
Oh.
not putting me through that kind of hell for cheap anymore, and I wanted to be an exorbitant amount. Brother gonna get paid.
Okay,
Okay.
how about now?
Um.
Let me go back to it.
Yes, can hear.
Okay.
Can confirm. Can hear things. Can hear some things.
Okay.
Okay.
Uh, can everybody in the stream hear this?
Well, if I can hear it, the stream can, because
Okay.
put the goal at $1,200. That's exactly what it is.
Hey, why is this kick phasing? Hmm.
I don't hear the kick. Yeah, I don't
You can't hear that?
I can't hear that. No. It's very weird.
Still nothing?
Nope, can't hear. I don't know why.
About the snare.
No, I don't hear anything anymore. Hang on. That may be an issue on my side. Let me do this again.
Okay.
Okay, let me hang up and I'll recall. Totally recalled.
All
No.
right. How about now?
No, I'm not hearing anything.
Oops.
Yes, Spider, I saw that Rick said that. Remember, guys, tonight we're checking out Cells at Work, picking up from episode 5, and we're going to go forward. And keep in mind that I have not seen anything past episode 5. So this is all brand new territory for me. Toby, do you like sparkling water? Toby, do you like sparkling water? Well, too bad.
Ooh, cowbell. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, there will be no cowbell in the song.
Calvin.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. It needs more cowbell.
No, it does not need more cowbell.
It needs all of the cowbell.
It needs none of the cowbell.
I have a fever. And the only cure is more cowbell.
Well, I'm sorry. You're gonna have to suffer.
How fucked up is it that my first thought was maybe that's why New York City is suffering from the Rona, is because there's not enough cowbell. God damn it.
Well, to be fair, New York suffers from a severe lack of cowbell. So
New York
I don't
State or
I
New
don't know
York
if
City?
they're New York City.
Okay. Also, did you see the ticked off Vic guy?
No.
Oh my god, I'll have to show that to you later. It's super funny. Oh, Spider says, the Cells at Work opening has a Japanese and English version, and he can't hear any cowbell.
Do you believe it requires more cowbell, or it could be enhanced with more cowbell?
I mean, not really. Have you heard the opening for Cells at Work?
I haven't actually.
What's really funny is they're both saying oxygen at one point.
Mhm.
But, well, they're talking about oxygen. What the Japanese word for oxygen is sanso. So you hear them saying sanso, sanso. And when the English version comes around, they say O2, O2, which is literally oxygen. And it's just great. Spider says he can't hear any music at all. Yeah, we've kind of gone over the fact that I don't know why, but
Mm.
we can't hear any sound from his thing.
All right.
Okay, I heard doo doo and then nothing.
Uh. Really? Okay.
Yeah.
Um. Let me leave and come back.
Okay.
All right, we're gonna try this one more again.
One more game. I heard burn up and then nothing.
All right, were you able to hear? Excuse me. Were you
Pardon me.
able to hear the percussion?
Nope.
No.
Nope. I just heard two beeps. Boop, and that was it. Either it's not loud enough or it just doesn't like us.
Let's see if I crank this up a little bit.
Same thing. Still heard boop, and that's it.
No.
Oh, when you talk, I can hear it. So either your mic is picking it up or something else is going on. I don't know.
Hmm.
But when you talk, I can definitely hear it.
I'm wondering if it has anything to do with this noise suppression. Might be compressing the crap out of my audio here. Uh,
Don't hear anything. Start talking.
blah blah blah. Hello. La
Yeah.
di da di da da da.
Yeah, we hear it when
Okay.
you're talking over it. We hear it.
Okay. Hmm. Hmm.
By the way, if everybody, for the people that don't know, send hugs, send hugs to Caitlin in the chat right now, because she is also one of the people that created Infinity's Light. She is one of the creators. Technically, this is
Yes.
her and Caleb's baby.
Yes. Show her all of the love.
Mm-hmm. She wrote.
Also, just show her love because she's awesome.
Also that, yeah. You should show her love just because she's amazing. And a fantastic human being.
Input sensitivity.
And possibly also one of the heroes trying to look for a cure.
Okay, let's try this now. Anything?
Yeah.
You can hear it now?
Yes.
Okay, let's wait for the drums to kick in. Did you catch that?
Didn't it I can't really hear the drums, no. But I can still hear the melody.
Okay.
We'll hear it eventually.
Darn.
We'll hear it eventually once it's
Yeah.
synced.
Yes.
And you know what's really funny? This way, they don't actually get spoiled on hearing the full thing.
I was gonna say
it
maybe
may just be a thing where you would have to stream it if we wanted to hear it that way.
you might be right.
Mm-hmm.
I was gonna say maybe forget the percussion for a little bit and maybe play around with the string section.
Yeah. Could it be louder?
Should I?
Probably. It does sound really soft and really quiet, just so you know. On our end, we can barely hear it.
Oh man.
It sounds like MIDI beeps. I am, but I'm also ignoring you. I'm still reading chat, Yoshimi, but I actually decide what I read aloud and what I don't. Because I'm a human being with free effing will.
Okay. Oh, wait a second.
Dear Lord, you guys.
Preferences. Du-du-du.
Welcome to the sub spoiler of Behind the Light. Oh, I hear that clearly.
Yes. All right, we got it.
I
All
hear
right,
that
that sound.
percussion. I like that percussion. Mm-hmm.
All right, here. Okay, we got it. All right. Note to self. DXZE8. Okay. I'm actually using a completely different interface right now. I'm using the interface. I'm using the interface that I use to stream my radio show. By the way, did y'all know I have a radio show? Because I have a radio show.
It's made of real velour.
It's made of real velour. But now, seriously though, it's called Lush Vibes Radio. It comes on Tuesday nights, 11 p.m. to 1 a.m. Eastern Time. RadioFreeBrooklyn.org. 2 hours of really chill ass music and my voice. This voice for 2 hours.
You can listen to Lush Vibes Radio on the Radio Free Brooklyn podcast. Website. Why do I keep saying podcast? I'm so used to podcasting. You can listen to Lush Vibes Radio on the Radio Free Brooklyn app on your phone, or go to the website on your computer. Download and listen to it now. It's free, but we would appreciate donations. Thank you, and have a good day. And it's a real radio show. It is a real
radio show.
And it's not like I've never done commercial radio voiceover before. I am available to continue doing commercial radio voiceover, everybody out there. Yeah, I don't mind making ads and plugs. I'm pretty cheap, $25 an hour.
That's not bad.
Tell your radio station, bro. I'm not fishing for extra work or anything. Tell your radio station, bro. Tell your radio station. Calvin, for the love of God, tell your radio station. Don't fall for it, Calvin. He's not free. I never said anything about being free.
Yeah.
Is the radio show made of champagne?
No, it's made of real velour.
Real velour. But we do drink champagne every now and then.
Only the finest of champagne.
Only the Brannigan brand of champagne. It's the best champagne out there. God. I could feel myself losing brain cells just from that sentence alone. Lies. Shishi lies. What the frick is shishi lies or shishi lies? Hey, Dubstep. Champanigan. Champanigan. That's right. It's the Brannigan Champanigan. The best kind of champanigan out there. Why did this suddenly turn into another impression zero? Zap Calvin. Oh, goodness. This turned into a thing. I don't know why it turned into a thing.
It's a typical derailment.
Toby. Yeah, I mean, for us it is, Toby.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, yeah.
Toby, if you want to eat food, you have to get on camera. Come get it. Come on. That's cheating. Get up here. Come on. There you go. Eat. Who wants to see Toby eat food?
I do.
Well, you're
but
about,
I can't.
If you're,
but I can't watch. But I
can't watch the stream right now.
Won't play for me.
Well.
Oh wait a second. I have a phone.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Also, you can watch it anytime you want. Wait, gotta fix it. Cal Richigan. No.
Cal Richigan.
No. That doesn't make it better. That makes it worse.
And that's what makes it better.
In fact, it is worse makes it better. Okay. Toby, I heard you like cheeses.
All right.
I love that. A little birdie told me that you like Jesus. This is a little birdie talking shit about me? What the fuck is it? I'm gonna snap it. Goddamn. Fucking birds narking on me? I'm gonna snap their fucking necks. Are you still working on the percussion, or did you say you were moving on to the strings? Angry beavers.
All right. We'll drop the percussion right now, especially because wait, how much time do we have?
An hour and 15 minutes.
Oh, okay, we're good. Cool. All right. Okay.
Oh, we only have 5 minutes? Here, quick. Here's a ninja recipe for pain. Take any situation, add a ninja. Guys, if you have not heard of Ask a Ninja, I know it's old school stuff for the internet, but oh my god, it's so good. Especially when you get to Ask a Ninja cooking and he gives you the recipe for disaster. And he's like, what did you do, Calvin?
No, 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 no!
Did you accidentally close it?
It crashed.
Oh no. Well, it may still save the thing. Caitlin,
Let's hope it did.
Shit. Oh, okay. Here's a thing. Ladies and gentlemen, we're about to do a thing that we're inviting a person because we can. Okay, I am back. No,
Okay.
Spider, he didn't fuck up. It crashed. I'm trying to add a Caitlin.
Oh, that sucks.
What? You have to do it
I
all
forgot
over?
this. I may have to do it all over, and also, I keep forgetting my software now takes 3 minutes to load.
Oh.
Yep.
Boo. So, hi everybody. How are you doing? This is okay. You know what,
Huh?
Calvin? While you're waiting on this, I just want you to know that you should now is a really good time for you to start looking for a now is a really good time to start looking at a secondary SSD drive.
If you insist.
Just start looking for one so I can know the price and I can update the thing.
Okay.
Oh my god,
right.
the JoJo Luffy.
Ooh. All right. Well, y'all are relegated to see my face again.
I mean, it is. What did it? I didn't even get to full screen that. That's the sad part. Do it again. They missed it. Yeah. When your music program crashes, just remember something very simple, Calvin. Don't stop believing. Hold on to that feeling. What, of rage? Yes.
I can definitely hold on to that feeling.
That feeling of rage. That feeling of
yes. thankfully, I remember what instruments I used and all the notes, so I can recreate this pretty quickly. Hooray for paying attention! Yay! Okay, so ballpark. The price of
Apparently,
a
apparently, Caitlin is having a Zoom dinner party right now.
okay.
How does Discord work better than Zoom? That's my
I
answer to
mean,
all of the things now.
to a certain extent, yes. Zoom can handle more people, but video quality overall on Discord is significantly better.
Also, hackability.
Oh yeah, Zoom bombing is a thing. Apparently a state senate state I think it was a state senate meeting or a city council meeting somewhere in New Jersey got Zoom bombed by some random high school kid, and
That sounds about right.
they left a transcript of it, and the transcript is hilarious.
Oh, I want to read this in voices, in as many different voices as I can.
Excuse me. I wasn't joking when I said this now takes 3 minutes to load because remember it's also loading 700 gigabytes worth of sounds.
I mean, my computer's slow, but that's because of 2 terabytes of porn. So I mean, it is what it is.
Okay, fair.
I'm just waiting for all the people in chat to be like, "I'm judging you," and I just be like, "I don't care." It's like, I'm judging you. I still have my porn. I don't care. No. All right, that would be fun if you're still going when we're done.
Okay, we're back. All right. All right. Say goodbye to my face.
I did a while ago. I said goodbye to your face a long time ago, sir. Why am I... Okay, hang on a second. I'm getting, like, notification after notification after notification. I'm like, what the hell is going on? Oh, god dang.
Notifications from where?
Discord.
Ah. Okay.
Why all the notifications? It's because reaction channels are freaking streaming like crazy.
The pyramids.
Ah.
They're just constantly posting shit because it's quarantine and they have nothing else to do. So they're like, might as well churn out reactions. And I'm like, yeah, man. I'm not against it. I'm doing the same thing, just, live.
Well, at least you're done torturing yourself for the time being.
Mm-hmm.
Ow.
At least next time, if I'm gonna torture myself, I'm making money from it.
You're making what?
I'm making money from it.
There you go.
To be fair, I did make money from this session of torture. It was just way too little. In comparison to the torture, it was not enough money. I tortured myself for $100. I am not that cheap of a second date. Also, look at the cute sleeping one. He's just a sleeping.
Aww.
He's just a sleeping.
Puppy.
The torture is never over. Only 2 gigabytes, Richie? I mean, no, I said... Who thought I said gigs? I said terabytes. We can hear all of that. Yeah. Who's at the door? It's Secretariat! Oh, just like the ones I used to know.
Ah.
When those treetops glisten and children listen to hear decapitations all aglow. Everybody that posts fucking um celebrity names and gets them trending all over the place, I fucking hate you because it's coronavirus season. And I think every time a new celebrity's name comes up, they've died.
Right.
I hate you
Yo, Alex
fuckers.
Alex Trebek started trending on Twitter today, and I almost panicked. I almost freaked the fuck out.
I
But
mean,
no, it was.
I honestly am that guy that would have said it's his time.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Why is that?
Uh, because Alex Trebek is fucking old,
He's not that old. He's in his like early mid 70s.
bro. Bro, he has been hosting the fucking Jeopardy thing longer than I've been alive, and I'm almost 40. Alex Trebek and Pat Sajak they put in a good, hard, long life.
I would agree if
Yes,
they hit 80.
people are going to miss them. However,
It's time for you to die. No.
I I didn't say that. Jesus Christ.
that's that's basically what it seems like you're
I'm just
going
saying
for.
if you died now, I would be like, "Hey, you hung in there. You had a good, solid, long life." Okay, look, bro. He's already outlived Aaliyah. Okay? And Selena and Tupac. And a lot of other really important cool people. Biggie. I don't know why I'm specifically going into the hip hop realm, but god damn it, you know where I'm going with this.
The point stands.
It does. What? For a second, bro, it sounded like you were doing the Pink Panther. Ba-doo, ba-doo.
And now all I can
Didn't
think
we
of
do? Did we do
is the
badass?
Pink Panther.
Badass.
No, dad ass.
Dadass.
Dad ass.
Dadass. Dadass.
Dad ass.
Dadass.
Dad ass.
Dadass.
Dad ass.
Dadass.
Dad ass.
Dadass.
Dad ass. Dad
Dadass.
ass. Dad
Dadass.
ass.
No one's gonna get that, but that's okay. It doesn't matter. It's a con thing. We were at a con together. It was specific to that moment in time. The only thing worse than that was I did the unthinkable. I went to a McDonald's recently, and of course I ordered chicken nuggets. So immediately as I'm sitting there with chicken nuggets in my hand, I fucking facepalm because I in my head popped slept for chicken nuggets. Slept for chicken nuggets. Slept for chicken nuggets. Slept for chicken
Oh
nuggets.
god.
Sled. God damn it, man. I almost messaged Robin immediately. But if I had, I'd never hear the end of it.
Yo, the next con that we go to together, like we need to just roll up on a McDonald's and order another 120 chicken nuggets.
Bro.
Just for the hell of it.
Bruh. What's going to be funny is that's going to be a really weird moment for the Uber driver. Call the Uber driver. Where y'all gotta go? Nearest McDonald's. Really? Yeah. What you getting? 120 chicken nuggets? What? Really? Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
We got a panel to feed. At least one chicken nugget for every attendee. That's what it should be. We should order like 300 chicken nuggets and be like, and that's how we bribe people. It's like, hey, you should come check out our panel. Who gives a shit what it is? We're giving away chicken nuggets. We're giving away. Oh, I'm sorry. We said it wrong. We're giving away chicken nuggies.
The heck? Oops.
Oh, Spider, it's
Oh, shoot.
Sanzen Sekai. You had it right the second time. It's like how you don't say, like, you could say San Sen for everything else, but, like, certain numbers are different. Like, they have 3. So, 100 would be hyaku, so ichi hyaku, ni hyaku. But for 3, it's sambyaku. It's very weird. So I could understand the confusion. Sambyaku nizu ichi. 321. Richie's giving away free food. I mean, you still have to come to our panel and sit through it until we decide to give away the food. But yeah, there's a price. It's not free.
We'll give away chicken nuggets, but you have to earn it.
Ma'am, put your top back on. That's not how you earn it. Yes, they are very nice, but that's not how you earn chicken nuggies. Ma'am, you made Baby Yoda cry. Shame on you. Okay, it roboted there for a minute.
Oh, did it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right.
It was a Discord thing, not a you thing.
Let me save this. Oh. He. This is a thing.
Oh, pineapple essence. That's why it tastes more like water than pineapple. Toby, would you do me a huge favor? Could you clean up what dropped on the floor so I don't have to vacuum?
Infinity's light. Infinity's light. Yeah.
Yep, there's the apostrophe S. Toby, come get some.
What did they say? There we go. You should have come to Seattle then.
For what? Dude, he already lives in New York. He's had enough coronavirus.
Yes. I've had enough Rona for a lifetime.
Yeah, too bad it's probably going to come back in the fall.
Yeah.
And it could come back as an even more mutated strain. So by the time we have a vaccine, it won't matter anymore. Sometimes you just gotta think that some of these viruses seem to be like the Earth defending itself.
Seems what?
It seems like the Earth is defending itself.
Honestly, at this point, I wouldn't blame it.
I was like, oh, you want to constantly burrow into me and just steal all my blood? Okay, here's a couple of viruses. Have fun with that.
Toby, I know you don't have opposable thumbs, but could you bring me your bowl? Bring me your bowl, buddy. He doesn't know what I'm talking about.
All right. There we go.
Boy, come on.
All right, we're gonna save that. We're gonna try to load the strings again, and
I was fixing
hope
to
for the
say, it
best.
didn't crash again, did it?
No.
Thank goodness.
If it does, everything is saved.
Huh?
If it happens to crash again, at least we have everything saved.
Yes, that is also true. He said come to a panel, and I said come to Seattle Cons.
Ah.
Well, so, I tell you what, we'll come to Seattle Cons as soon as you pay for the airfare. Because flying across the country ain't cheap. No death flags. I don't know what you're talking about. But yeah, if you can cover a flight from Nashville to Seattle or New York to Seattle, yeah, that'd be great. We want to go places and promote our stuff and let more people know that it exists. Absolutely. We're all for it. However, that shit ain't cheap and we don't make that kind of money.
Yeah, unfortunately. Jared, Infinity's Light is the name of the series.
Mm-hmm. No, Toby, you're an a-hole. Yeah, there isn't really a name for the group.
Ooh.
Ooh. That sounded ominous and interesting. Also, when we work on Beaufordia Bridge, you're already paid, so I feel good about this. I felt like it was better to pay you that $100 now when the Rona is hitting hard. You know?
Yeah, it does help. Ooh. Giggity. Let's see. We're gonna...
I am not a death flag. I am Death, the destroyer of worlds.
We're gonna take out the... We're taking out the...
What's up, fatty? I'm talking to my dog. Toby is a bit of a chonkers. He likes food. Typically not his. He likes food that other people have. If I had dog food in my hand, he wanted it. Can't I add Miki? We're not friends. Like, we're not Discord friends.
And also, she has nothing to do with the artwork for Infinity's Light.
I mean, I could add her just because she'd probably think it's really cool.
Adding cute girls to your friends list, eh? I don't know what she looks like. I don't know if she's cute or not. So, hang on a second. Let me go to. I'm gonna remove full screen real quick.
Okay.
Well, I'm removing it from full screen. They can still see you. Yeah, I don't like. She's not in any of the like. Just because she works on Check doesn't mean I've worked with her. Because I have nothing to do with Check at all. I mean, I used to because Check was supposed to be an OTP manga, which was a production company I was trying to start. But it never took off. A lot of the projects stagnated. And then suddenly, Fat Dog became very popular because of our work. And eventually, Tony was like, hey man, can I bring Check over to Fat Dog instead? And I was like, yeah, but you have to take Infinity's Light too. And he goes, oh, that'd be awesome. I go, yeah. Keep in mind how far ahead we are. And he goes, oh, bro, I know.
Not a bad package deal.
Yeah. Considering we already kind of had a promo ready.
Right.
Oh. There you are. There's the chonkers. Come here, chonkers. Come here. Come on. Hey, little chonkers.
Chonky boy.
Did you have some good munchies? Did you have good munchies? Oh, look at that. Toby.
Good lord, these strings
You got a
sound
waggy
amazing.
tail? You got a good waggy tail? Good boy. Good boy. Come on up. Come on. Go ahead. Good boy. Good boy. Him's lay down and take a nap.
Or you can just stay there and stare at me. Whatever. Whatever floats your boat. Is that supposed to be like xylophone?
It's actually a celeste. It's basically a piano that sounds like a wood no woodwind mallet instrument.
Ah, okay, gotcha.
Like I wanted kind of like that melody sound, but something that kind of hit more like a piano.
Shit, hold on. Say again.
I wanted kind of like a melody sound for a mallet sound for the melody, but something that hit more like a Rhodes piano. That nice Rhodes piano clang. Excuse me. Spider asks if you ever do that challenge, will he share the results? Yes.
But not with you.
See. Okay, let's change the reverb on these. No. Wide reverb.
Just whatever waxes. As long as I get some over-exaggerated reaction from Richie, I'm good. Probably not gonna happen, but okay. You do you. You just keep doing you.
Okay, let's turn this reverb off.
I love how they're like, hey, you could do this, you could do that. I don't even know her fucking name on Discord, guys. I was like, why are y'all trying to get Mickey in an Infinity's Light stream at the moment? Apparently they just want her in everything or something. I don't know. I'm very confuzzled by this.
Let me turn this click track off.
Like, you guys have to realize, I'm not in any servers with her. We don't coexist in any of the same spaces in Discord.
Ooh. That is very reverby.
Hey, I like what Jared said. This tune sounds so relaxing, fun, and free. And this is, believe it or not, this is actually the early version. Like, this is pretty early stuff.
This is very early stages.
Yeah. We usually go through like 4 or 5 drafts.
Oh, I love those strings, man. Oh. Thank you, Rick. It's so good.
We get about 40 minutes.
Okay.
I say 40, but we're probably going to end it in 30 just so I have time to actually swap over to Twitch and set up.
No problem. Okay. All right, so like that's kind of the basis of the strings. That's gonna repeat along with the melody, and is gonna be strings. I'm gonna bring back the percussion. Oh, save.
Yeah. All of the saving.
Yes. So yeah. The main melody, the percussion. Actually, the main melody and the percussion are going to start together. And then the strings are going to come in, and I'm going to add a bass guitar to it. And possibly some woodwinds after that.
Nice.
Just basically
layering
like putting together, like dropping in like layers to add color to everything.
So the next big important thing is at some point we're just gonna write an opening theme song and I'm gonna have to sing it and you're gonna layer it. That's what I'm hearing.
Yes.
Oh shit! We've still got to record I've still got to record like a thing for LHA 10 and re-record for LHA 9.5. Oh man, there's so much shit. So much shit we got to work on.
You're right.
We decided now would be the good time to work on Infinity's Light? Jesus. But at least this we can share. We can't share the other.
Right.
or may not be making a mixtape.
Oops. Nice.
I want this. I now want, when this is done, the whole OST of this, because I just read and relax to these music tracks. They're not all gonna be reading and relaxing, bro. A lot of them are gonna be fucking dark and sinister and creepy, and a lot of them are gonna be like intense. You could work out to the like, do you even lift, bro? Dost thou even hoist, sir?
I feel like that's kind of the feel of a time for more action.
Like the as far as like the vibe of the soundtrack, the vibe. Don't know why I went walking there, but you know, some people when they don't have a car, they gotta go walking. Anyway, anyway, the vibe is gonna be all over the place for the soundtrack. Dost thou even hoist, good sir? Like, you have to think of something else besides squat, and it can't just simply be sit. It has to feel like it would be something that would come from that time period. So instead of lift, it would be hoist. Dost thou even hoist, good sir? Sir Knight?
Ministry of Rock. Yeah. Bass.
Bass. All your bass art belong to us. Speaking of squatting. Well, I mean, if you gotta take a poo, Rick, take a poo. Also, why do you guys want more Miki and Hour streams? That's what I'm curious about. Like, what is going on? What key did that start in, by the way?
What now?
MA5. Okay, F to C sharp.
Yep.
Okay, F to C sharp. That's what I mean by playing by ear. You bang on the keys until you hear the right note. Like
right.
This. Learned it from a McDonald's commercial. What was it? I forget how it went. Freaking Resident Evil remake, the Resident Evil 1 remake, basically. Moonlight Sonata stuff. Oh, we can sample from all of that, by the way, because that's all considered public. So we can sample, if we wanted, we could sample parts of Moonlight Sonata.
Oh, it's public domain?
Mm-hmm.
Sweet.
Yeah, all classical music is considered public domain. So if there is a bit of a classical theme that you'd like to sample, you're more than welcome to. I'm sure Miki is adorable, but like, I don't understand why you guys want her here.
Yoshimi, I have not done a whole lot of hip hop, but I have done it before. I know the basics of it. Hip hop beats are easy, but good hip hop beats take time. Okay. Yes, okay. Oops. That is E, right? Yeah, that is E.
I would hope so.
Oop. There we go. Hey. Favorite
Save.
instrument in terms of sound? Cello.
Save right now.
Oh, yes. Thank you.
I'm gonna be that guy that's just like, make sure to save.
Are you saving yet?
Did you wash behind your ears? Do you hear this adorable snoring dog?
Toby knocked out?
He is having a good snore. He is having himself a very good snore. I mean, if any of you guys are friends with Miki, you could tell her to add me. I don't know how to add her. Well, I'm now getting updates and stuff, so... Oh, Lennon is streaming. That's why. I think Lennon is streaming. Huh. Did you tell her what we're watching? Why is everybody trying to get us to add more and more people to this call? It's supposed to just be me and Galvin. So what I'm hearing here, Calvin, is we're not good enough for our audience. That's what I'm hearing.
I am too boring and white sounding.
Apparently. And clearly I am too bald for this world. I don't know. And here's the thing. Here's the thing, guys. I'm not really trying to add more people that have nothing to do with Infinity's Light. This isn't the fucking Fat Dog Party. This is not a Fat Dog Party. I'm sorry. Why are you guys bugging me about this? They want a victim. I mean sacrifice. I mean Barster. No, I get that part. But I'm like, Yoshimi was like, well, grab Lennon then. I'm like, what the fuck, people? If when we do this, you're just gonna constantly bug us to like add more people to the call, I'm just thinking you don't want to hear Calvin work on stuff, so we'll go back to working on shit behind the scenes. Thank you. Toby is a fat dog, but he's not a fat dog. Toby's just here because he's part of my household, and Robert's not here, so I have to watch him. Or he will get sad, and he will start making loud noises. He will whine, he will howl. Well, Toby's not necessarily a package deal with me, but he lives in the household.
How's that sound?
It sounds good. It could be a bit more full. What other instruments are you
Yeah, good.
thinking about adding?
Yeah, there's gonna be. I'm gonna bring back the drums.
Okay. What's the mood? What's the mood you're trying to set with this? Like what kind of scenes do you imagine this going in? Is the question. Because this is something
This
that
would
you
be
did, not something that I necessarily was like, hey, we need a song for this scene or this feeling, which is kind of half of the soundtrack. I think was half of it going, oh, I need a song that sounds like this or evokes this kind of emotion. So now I'm trying to place where in the series I can put this. That's it. Right now,
I
I
feel
don't
this
have a
would be.
place. I figure maybe
Mm.
if like we bring more to it, then I might start to get
Oh
that.
yeah, there's gonna be a lot more to it. There's gonna be like this is like the first half of the song,
Okay.
and then the then the second half is gonna the melody and the whole mood is gonna change. It's gonna be more um more upbeat, a bit more vibrant and like more positive. But like overall, it's kind of like a montage, like atmosphere type of track.
Right. Well, I still need to send you images of all of the stuff that we have for chapter 1 already because we need to compose music for those scenes too.
Right. What's funny, all of the music that I composed for Infinity's Light was just for chapter 1.
And we're still nowhere near done.
Right. Yeah, the first OST is going to be basically everything from chapter 1.
We're gonna have to get a theme for Tomo's village, and then the funeral.
um
There's gonna be a lot of
what
sad
hope
stuff involving Tomo.
yeah.
Yeah.
Wasn't Hope for the Hopeless the funeral theme?
I don't think so.
Cuz that was for the scene where she was burying everyone in the village. That
Is
was
that what you were trying
the
to?
impetus.
Is that what you were trying to do? It sounds more like it would be kind of a suspense, like a mild suspense thing. It's not. We may
That
have
was
to take out. I mean, we may have to take some of the doom 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 doom. If we take that out, it doesn't feel so. It feels like it's supposed to be a thing of sorrow. We'll have to go back and rework that if we're taking that and rearrange. We may have to rearrange it a little bit for a funeral scene because I don't think that works for the funeral scene.
okay.
Yeah.
But that was the impetus of
I
that
think
song.
it's a good song. I really do think it's a good song, and I think we've got places that I could use that. I feel it's more towards like soft suspense than it is like funeral pyre. You know, I need more melancholy is what I'm trying to say for that scene.
All right, we'll definitely revisit it. A mountain village feel, says Jared. That's the vibe he's getting from this song.
Is that the mountain village? I'm not seeing mountain village from this right now. Also, then again, we haven't written any mountain villages or anything like that into this.
Right. Okay, we have another 20 minutes. I think I'm gonna take this last 20 minutes and try to drop in the drums again.
We have like 10 to 15 minutes.
Okay.
We're ending before 10 o'clock. 10 o'clock is when I have to start the next stream. And I have to rearrange my room back. Yeah. dear Lord, I have so many messages on Discord. Oh joy. Oh, okay.
Okay. I just saved your streamy. Thank you. Okay, I think it was Light Kid.
I am calling a Caitlin.
Ooh.
Yes. Hello.
Haha!
Hello.
Hi!
You can't see me waving, but I'm waving.
You can see me waving. Maybe, I don't know.
I can see you.
Okay. So say I don't know how this works.
Well, the stream cannot unfortunately the stream cannot see you at the moment because
That's fine.
I have cropped so much stuff out.
That's fine.
Okay, on the right, let me go back to 0. There, people can see you now.
Oh boy. I guess I should say who I don't man, it's been so long since I've done this. I was thinking about the podcast recently and it's like, man, that was a thing I used to do every week. And then it stopped and it felt weird. And now it feels normal to not do it anymore, but I miss it a lot.
Oh God, Spider, a female! God damn it! Apparently,
Okay.
there's just too much dude up in here.
I can bring. So you were talking about at the very beginning. You were talking about banjos and swamps and stuff, and I just need you to know that my dog's name is Banjo.
Yes.
Yeah, but he doesn't bark
Banjo.
like a banjo.
No, but
We
if you
more
need,
puppers.
if you need, oh, I opened something and now I can hear me echo. If you need a dog bark sample, I can definitely get you one of those. Banjo is the loudest, and he really.
You have told me about Banjo.
Rick apparently
I
has
have
a question.
you.
In all
Okay.
caps.
What is your
Rick,
question?
what is your question?
Oh.
What is your question, Rick? So Caitlin, before because it's gonna take a minute, explain who you are, what you do, and how you're connected to Infinity's Light.
Oh well. Come up here. Come say hi, Banjo. This is Nope. All the way over here. Come here. Right now I'm trying to see dog trainer. Not doing very well.
Well, there you go. You already got okay.
Yeah, see, I told you we could get you one.
I
Well, so my name is Caitlin. I know Richie and Calvin originally through the Fairy Tale podcast, where I was Mira for how long was I on the show? Not as long as we did it, but
a long while.
it was a long time. Me and Caleb, who is not here, are actually the original creators of Infinity's Light.
Yep,
and
yep.
then we needed somebody else to bounce off, so we brought Richie in, and then
I rewrote everything.
Oh yeah, but it was better. And then we sort of lost steam on the project for
Forever.
years.
Yeah.
And so now Richie's in charge of all the things because he has all of the
OTP manga
connections.
basically died, and
It did.
And then
it was ambitious.
And then I went to abridging. I went into abridging just because they had like voice work for me.
Yeah.
And we did a thing for Tiba, and the channel blew up. And then after we got
that was super cool.
After we got to a certain level of like retention and viewership, Tony was like, "Hey, can we just bring Check over here?" And I go, "Yeah, but you'd have to take it. You'd have to take Infinity's Light too. It's a package deal."
Yeah, that's fine.
But by that time, like I had stopped talking to we'd stopped talking to each other. I hadn't talked to you in a while, and I hadn't talked to Caleb in a while. I still barely hear from Caleb, and I live close to him.
Yeah, but you don't know where he lives.
Not specifically, no. He
Just
lives
hand
like
wavy
15,
over
20
there.
Yeah, he's in that over in that
Live
area.
down yonder.
Down yonder,
Down
exactly,
yonder.
Calvin. Yeah, I haven't talked to Caleb in a long time either.
Yeah. Last I heard from him was when I asked if it was okay if I took over for Infinity's Light. Like, I didn't just, and to be clear, guys, I didn't just be like, well, I'm taking over now. I did ask and make sure it was okay. I did get their permission because it is originally their concept and their idea.
Yeah. Yeah. Golf. What is golf?
Friends with golf or golf with
golf
friends.
with your friends. Yeah.
Okay, I heard you talking about that earlier, and I was confused.
It is
because welcome to my. Remember how I am confused on all of the things all the time.
I believe.
Oh, that sounds good.
I believe
Sorry.
I enjoyed it.
Streamed it at one point. It was a glorious nightmare. Like
no, it was a glorious clusterfuck.
We were so bad at it, and it was awesome.
Great.
Yeah. And then I learned some new things, and then I got good, and now I've done the same level. I did Candyland, all 18 holes of Candyland, and I managed to get a 33. And I was like, oh my god. Technically under par is like 50 something, so I did really good. I did not go above bogey for any of it.
Nice. That's not that's not how I play real golf. I play real golf by like 10.
It's basically mini golf
on a par 3. So
yeah.
What is that?
Wait,
it's over
too
4.
much. It's too much.
Yeah, too many bogeys.
What?
What's really funny is like
now
that I've said that
at that point.
Now that I've said that, Rick is like, we aren't playing Candyland anymore. It's okay, Rick. I've actually gone to the other courses and started learning them too. There are at least 3 where I'm severely under par because I know how to hole in one multiple locations now. I'm not having your BS anymore, Rick.
I lost my crochet hook.
Oh, you're still crocheting. Yay.
I am. I actually, a weird thing happened to me.
That's what we could do. We could do another donation incentive and like get some more Zens. Kates and Zens.
So hard to make. I would really prefer not to do that again.
I had no idea whether your skills had improved or not.
Have. Oh, there it is. They have. I just it was so hard. They were so hard. This is what I'm making right now. It's got little paw prints in it. It will turn into a blanket. But so I made my sister this. It's called a temperature blanket. It's a thing in the crafter world. People knit or quilt or crochet these blankets, and they have. Typically, the average of the day is a row, or like you can do half the row is like the high or whatever. There's lots of different ways to do it. So I made a bunch of little circles, and then I turned them into squares, and then I put all the squares together, and I put it at Tyler's suggestion. I put it on Data is Beautiful, and like. So I was at the top for a long time. He texted me. He said, "Did you put your blanket on Data is Beautiful?" And I was like, "Yeah." I mean, I was like only expecting like 10 likes, and he was like, "Oh no, there's like 20,000." I think it got like 60. It was the weirdest thing that's ever happened to me.
That's like making a random post and then it goes like crazy on Reddit.
Yeah, that's what happened. I put it on Data is Beautiful on Reddit.
Oh, on Reddit. So it got like crazy upvoted on. That's great. So
yeah, it's on the top.
Instead of a 3D Kate and Zen, what if we did like a 2D version? Where it's
I could
just
probably
like,
do that.
Yeah. That might
look, there it is.
It might be much easier.
Made this. A lot of people were like, "Oh, it looks like LSD," because they're being. And I was like, I didn't know that's what LSD looked like. It is at the bottom of the top for this year.
Caitlin,
the bottom of page 1.
What did we say about crocheting your drug habits?
I know. I was like, lots of people were like, can I get a tab? And I was like, I don't know what that means. And then somebody else explained it, and I was like, Don't I feel dumb?
So you're asking? No, it's actually good that you don't know those terms. I feel bad.
Yeah.
I felt bad that I did. So
No,
I don't know why I said did.
I was like, oh, I didn't know that's what LSD looked like. So
Oh, yes. A sheet
I
of
learned.
LSD.
Yeah, that's what I was told it looked like. I have some really good pictures of my dog that was helping me crochet. It's on my background. I'll find a better one though.
Yoshimi wants to know if you can make Toby blankets.
I mean, a blanket for Toby, or a blanket that has pictures of Toby. Pictures on crochet are real hard to do. Here's a really good picture of Banjo helping me crochet. Whoa, where is it?
Aww.
He's like, I must test your product.
Yeah, he was. I have a cuter one where he's not looking like a crazy dog, but he's a crazy dog. His new favorite hobby is hunting shadows and sunbeams. So he's just like spacing out around the house, and you're like, oh my god, stop. So I feel that. It more accurately represents his personality. What do you want? Toby blankets. What does that mean?
I don't know. I sent an invite to Miki to your server on Discord. Okay, thank you, Salty Rick. Miki is the current artist for Czech.
Oh, neat.
Apparently, everybody wants Miki to join this call, and I'm like, oh, okay. Why?
All right, looks like
for like all the 6
save. Okay. All right, so this is basically gonna be it for the song for tonight.
Mm-hmm.
But here's what I got so far.
Nice.
I like that a lot.
Thank you. I am very excited about this song.
Yeah, I like it a lot. I'm also excited.
There's gonna be plenty more to it. I didn't think I was gonna have time to like throw in the guitar part that I want to put in. The guitar part is gonna be in the second half of the song, like a very chorusy sounding guitar, to kind of add to the color. So it's gonna be real nice once it's done. No particular scene in mind, but just like this is a song that kind of felt like Infinity's Light.
Yeah, I like it a lot.
All right, guys. That's it for the stream. I have to end it here because I have to go set up for Cells at Work because we have another anime slumber party going on. So yeah. Okay. There's Calvin's. All right,
Calvin's back.
I'm gonna. All right, Caitlin, you are full screened. Just so you know.
Oh, great.
Yes. Now everybody, because everybody was like, show her, and it was just like a tiny little box, and I was like, no, the important part is seeing what Calvin's working on, so that had to take precedent.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. All right, and then Calvin, you're now back on the main screen. This is technically your show.
Are we calling Real Spider Phantom just Spider? Is that who I need to say goodbye to?
Sure.
I'm just female in all caps.
Her name is Caitlin.
I was just gonna say bye to Spider.
Wow. Okay. Y'all have a good one.
Fine.
See you in a bit. Bye-bye.
See you, folks.